Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Gynae, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University. Today we discuss about normal labor. So start normal labor with normal labor. First is definition. Definition: series of events that take place in genital organ in an effort to expel the viable product of conception out of the womb through the vagina into the outer world is called normal labor. So first is series of events that take place in the genital organ in an effort means bearing down effort by the mother, effort to expel the viable product of conception out of the womb through the vagina into the outer world is called normal labor. So this is definition. Before complete the 37-week completed weeks is called preterm. So after the 37 week completed, this is called the term, and before the 37 weeks completed is called preterm. Now some terminology and uses during normal labor. First is parturiente. Parturiente means a woman who in labor. It's called parturiente. In labor. And second is parturition. Parturition is the process giving of the live birth. Is called parturition. Third is delivery. Delivery is not synonymous of labor because delivery can occur spontaneous or with minimal aids or without aids, or maybe abdominal like cesarean section. So delivery is the expulsion or extraction of the fetus, either vaginal delivery or abdominal. So This is the terms for uses in the labor. Now, criteria of the normal labor. Normal labor is called normal when it fulfills some criteria. First criteria of normal labor. There are 5 criteria. First, it should be spontaneous in onset and at term. Term is the complete 37 week. Before 37 week we call pre-term labor, and after 37 week we call post-term labor. Second criteria of the normal labor is without undue prolongation. Third is with vertex presentation. Vertex presentation means cephalic presentation. So, vertex presentation of the baby. Fourth is natural termination and with minimal ends. So, fourth criteria is natural termination and minimal aids. Fifth is without having any complications to affect the health of mother and the fetus. Without having any complication to affect the health of mother or the fetus or baby. So, without any complications. This is 5 criteria of the normal labor. Spontaneous on onset at term. Second is undue prolongation, without undue prolongation. And third is with vertex presentation. Fourth is natural termination with minimal aids. And last and final, 5 is without having any complications to affect the health of mother or baby. So, this is 5 criteria of normal labor, and we call normal labor also eutosia. Eutosia. Now, abnormal labor. Abnormal labor is also called dystocia. Okay, so any deviation in the definition of normal labor is called the abnormal labor, means dystocia. When the definitions is the series of events that take place in the genital organ in an effort to expel the viable products. So, any deviation in the normal labor, definition of the normal labor is called the abnormal labor. first labor pain and true labor pain. So, differentiation in the first labor pain and true labor pain. First labor pain, this is dull in nature. Especially in primigravida. Primigravida means a woman who first time conceive or pregnant. Second is irregular contraction. Third is no dilatation of cervix. Fourth is the pain is relieved by enema or sedatives or any spasmodic drugs. Or antispasmodic drugs. Next is true labor pain. True labor pain is regular contraction. And the intensity, frequency and duration of contraction, these three are increased with the progressively, means according to time is increased, the frequency, intensity and duration of contraction is also increased. Third is, this is true labor pain by the dilatation of cervix. Fourth is associated with show. So what the means of show? Show is the cervical mucus plug mixed with the some blood cells. This is called show. Cervical mucus plug mixed with blood. So associate with show. And fifth is the pain is not relieved by enema, sedative or antispasmodic drugs. So this is about true labor pains and false labor pains. Now we discuss next process or mechanism of labor in next class. Thank you.